still have the people in the party
Yeah,
in the
bro.
party muted, bro? Can you unmute my friends? Because you muted them last time.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
not dealing with that, bro. I'm just going wired. That was terrible. That was
Hey,
actually awful.
So,
okay, who all did you have muted? You had Paul Minty muted and Kisporta muted? Is that who you had muted?
I only had Pull Mini muted. I don't
Why
even
does this
Okay.
guy
know
have
who
me
that
muted,
is.
bro? I couldn't even talk.
So
to the party.
apparently 2 years ago, he was in a party with us and we bullied the fuck out of him, and he muted us. I think he blocked me and then he like unblocked me to fucking add me and message me again. So
I guess so. 2 years is a long time. Wanted to see if, the dodge is over. And play
what
some
do you mean
fours.
dodge? What the fuck are you talking about dodge?
So do you want to
What are you
play
talking
fours
about
then?
dodge? You're talking about like the raid we tried to schedule 2 years ago and you didn't want to fucking do it because you're like, your bases are too hard. Ooh.
Well, you admitted in your video that you hold
Did
your
you?
bases with invulnerable traits. So I mean,
Yeah, it's a
No, that's
social
not a
base.
raid base.
If
You're
that's not a
fucking
raid
retarded.
base, I don't think you.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Oh my god, dude. Are
This
we gonna
guy,
have to
bro.
repeat everything said in the video to this fucking dumbass?
Doesn't
Bro.
get better, bro.
no, because you've
Holy
done them
shit.
in open raids before.
Did you?
People
Did
have
you watch?
posted clips.
We've never
raids,
hosted an
open
open
raid.
raid. We've never
guys
hosted
are
an open raid.
retards.
We've hosted a social
They turned
that
into
have
open
turned
raids
it,
because
that they've
we
turned
host
into open
socials.
raids when people try to attack us, right? But we've never hosted a session.
Hey, chill out. You guys can
Oh
talk
my
one at a time.
god. Brain
Talk like a
damage.
normal
You
human
have
being,
brain damage,
alright?
bro. It's hard. It's hard to fucking like operate and think as a normal human being when I'm talking to a fucking Neanderthal, dude. It's so hard. Like
I mean, fours.
fours? Okay, did you watch the video?
Yeah, you talked about having the best player on Reach.
Did you watch the
some
whole
random
video?
Guy.
Did you watch the
No,
whole video?
I got to 30 minutes and got pretty bored of it.
You got to 30 minutes. You know, it's a 36-minute video,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
You got bored right at the end? You watched it all the way to the end and you got bored right at the end?
yeah, that's what
It
happened.
must have been a really boring video for you to watch it for 30 minutes, huh?
Well, I mean, as you could see, for the first like half of it, I was like quoting shit and commenting on it. But after going through another 15 minutes of nothing to comment on, it was just
Oh my fucking god,
random,
dude.
useless ranting. I was like, yeah.
Okay, what the
6
fuck is
more minutes
TEF?
of ranting. I'm
What
good.
the fuck is TEF? What's TEF, bro? What is that?
Okay, it's TFE, but
Okay, what does that
stands for
mean? The
Task
Faggot
Force
Empire?
Exodus.
Oh, okay.
That's what the
Task
Edgelord
Force-
names.
Yeah. So what exactly does that mean? What exactly does Task Force Exodus mean? What is that?
It's just Task Force Exodus, bro. It's a name.
Why you name it Exodus though? Is it like the Halo Reach mission?
Yeah, sure. If you want to call it that.
What do you mean? Yeah,
That works
sure.
for me.
It's your fucking group, bro. What do you thought? You don't even have a meaning behind like your group's name. I've never heard of your group, bro. Much like
That's
Soul
cool.
Insurgency, I've never heard of your group. What your old gamer tag was like Silva? I think Silva Killa, right?
Yeah.
Cause that's what that's what the fucking whenever you commented and shit. Does Balance want I fucking invite too? Your name on YouTube was fucking Silva Killa, right? So then I was like, oh, that fucking that name sounds familiar. It must have been that fucking faggot we ran into a long time ago. I'm pretty sure we still have the fucking party of like all that time ago recorded as well. So like, you know, if we want to fucking add that footage into, we could do that as well. But like,
That's cool, bro.
but
I don't mind.
so what group did what group did you run? Okay,
We gonna run
if you
4v4s
watched the video,
though?
right? You said you watched the video, right? You said you watched the video? What did I say about
you
like
can ask
ones?
once, and I already answered that
What did
question,
I say about
so-
ones in the video? What did I say about like ones?
That-
I mean, it
yeah,
applies
that's
to any
ones.
competitive. It's the same thing. What did I say?
It's
What did I say?
not 4v4.
What did I say, Vaughn? What did I say, Vaughn?
Require a lot of skill and team
What
skill.
did I say, Vaughn? What did I say? You watched the video,
Why
right?
do you
What
keep
did I say?
repeating yourself, bro?
Because you're not
asking
answering
questions
me.
that were already answered in the video.
Yeah, you're asking, dude. Oh, I'm trying so hard not to lose my shit, bro. I'm trying to be nice. All right.
All right, guys.
You should be
welcome
you should be
back.
grateful.
The sky is blue.
I am very
What color's the
grateful.
sky?
I'll be even more grateful if you play us in fours and bring this Brandon kid.
Okay, well,
Dude.
so
Yeah, you
Oh
obviously
my
didn't
God,
watch the
bro.
video.
Did you?
You're so
actually
wrong,
listen
bro.
to what he was saying?
So,
in the
so
video?
in the
come to a
video,
party
right?
with
In the
us and
video,
try
right?
to, like-
I say that we don't run ones and we don't do any comp shit because it's cringe, and then I also said that Brandon isn't in the house anymore.
Because you're bad
right?
at it. Got it. You don't
What
play
do
the
you
only thing in
mean?
this game
What
that
do you?
requires
Okay,
skill.
let's look at your stats. Let's look at your stats, Vaughn. Let's look at your stats, bro.
Logic.
Let's look at
no,
your stats.
I'm not good.
Let's look at your
We have
let's look at your
players here
stats.
that are insane.
For all I know, you're fucking making up shit like Soul Insurgency, bro. You're full of shit.
I mean, that's kind of the point of Soul. They're a bunch of clowns and trolls, and you got them to, and they got you to the point where you made a 30-minute rant video about them. That's literally their entire point of existence.
Okay,
Is to make
okay.
people that
First of
cope-heavy.
all, right? Just so you know, right? It's content. It's good content, right? I think it's fucking funny. I think the whole video's hilarious. I was laughing my fucking ass off rewatching it and editing it, okay? Secondly, it's good to paint a picture of the clan community because all you guys are fucking clowns. All you guys are, you say, oh yeah, Soul Insurgency is clowns, right? But whenever you roleplay as a fucking fake military retard sitting on your fucking couch with your fucking fat belly sticking out of your shirt and a control in your hand saying, oh yeah, you know, I'm a private in the task force Exodus. Yeah, it's like, bro, like it radiates mental illness energy, right? Because you have regular people, right? Like me and everybody else in the house that actually have a life outside of the game, right? Like we don't just get up and play Halo all day and then go to bed like you guys do, right? We actually have like a social life and we actually like make money and shit, and you know, like we have shit that we do, and you wouldn't know anything about that because your whole life is Halo, right?
Oh, my
Now,
whole life is Halo. Do you remember?
you
where
literally
I am?
have Captain in your gamer tag. What are you talking about?
Do you hear my
your
voice?
gamer picture,
Where do you-
bro?
Hey,
Your gamer picture literally says Captain Vaughn, and it's got a UNSC fucking. You literally went on Photoshop and made some shitty ass fucking PNG of a Halo character and put it on your fucking thing, bro. You literally think you're a Halo character in real life, dude. I'm doing you a favor. I'm trying to wake you up to reality, buddy.
bro.
You literally think you're a fucking Halo character, but you're not, bro. What? Instead of pretending to be some fucking fake Halo character, right? Like you're doing. Be you, bro. What's your name? What, Jaden? Is that your name, Jaden?
My name is Vaughn.
No, it's Jaden. On your profile it says Jaden.
Don't call me by my first name, bro. My last name is
Okay,
Vaughn.
so why instead
So
of
you can
being
call me
Vaughn,
Vaughn.
right? Instead of pretending to be this fucking fake UNSC fucking retard captain bullshit, right? Sitting on your fucking couch in front of a screen all fucking day, right? Like a fucking loser, right? How about you just be Jaden, bro? Be Jaden.
No, I would just be Vaughn. Where are you right now? Like, you know what? No, let me start that over again.
Okay, wait. You said hold on.
Listen to my
we're gonna
voice.
talk
Where
about
does it sound
locations
like
and
I'm
shit.
from? Where does it sound like I'm from, bro?
The United States.
United States, but where am I right now?
I don't fucking know. Well, you
I
expect me to
told
be
you
psychic?
5 times.
You expect
I'm
me
in
to be
Korea.
psychic? You don't
Where
sound
are
like
you
you're
right
from
now?
Korea. You don't sound like you're from
I never
Korea.
said
You're
I'm
fucking
from
American.
Korea.
You sound American.
Yeah, you're right. I'm from America. I confirmed that when you asked, or when you said it.
So
I said
what?
yes.
So-
I am from the United States.
No, dude.
I'm in
Are you
Korea
the
right now.
military? Are you in the military? Are you in the military?
Sure.
Wait, no.
Point is,
don't
I'm
give
in
me that.
Korea.
Don't give me
Point
that.
is, I'm in
Don't give
Korea.
me that,
Where are you?
Jaden.
You're
Don't
telling me
give
I'm
me
not
that.
living my life, but I'm in another country right now.
Don't give me
When
that,
I'm not on
Jaden.
this game,
Are you a
I'm-
captain in the military? Are you a
I'm
captain?
enjoying the rest of.
Are you a captain?
No,
Is that-
I'm not a captain.
Are you a higher rank than captain? Are you better than a captain?
No,
So why do you have captain in your gamer tag, bro?
for the roleplay, bro.
For the role, bro.
All right,
breathe. Woo, dude. Okay, so let me get this straight. You're in the military, right? What branch?
I'm back.
Army.
Army branch. Okay, you're in the army, dog. You're in Korea. You're in the military, and what you do in your free time is you come home, and then you pretend to be in a fake military with a higher rank than you actually are in. On Halo.
I mean,
And
I am
you-
starting to wish I went to college and joined as an officer. That probably would have been a better route for me.
Well, I mean, like, I guess, yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna fucking clown you for that. I'm not even gonna like be a dick, bro. Like,
Well, yeah,
that's actually something really like personal. Like, I'm not gonna be a dick about that. Like, everyone has their
yeah,
regrets, man. Like, everyone's got like, it doesn't mean you can still achieve officer rank, right? Like, it's still attainable, right?
Oh yeah, no, it's attainable. I have to do green to gold crap and all that, but like I'm being forced to finish this first contract though because they can like hold your bonus that you signed up for if you don't finish your contract. So I still have to finish my contract as an enlisted man before I
How
can go
many
green to gold.
how many fucking years have you been serving?
3.5 years in December.
Okay, so you're like 22, 23?
Yeah, no, no, that's farther. 21.
You're 21. Okay. Okay, just so you know, a 21-year-old man role playing as a fucking Halo character is kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna fucking cap. I'm not even gonna cap right there, right? But
Hey man,
but
it's
I
just how
mean,
I have fun. Are you gonna judge
I
that?
don't. I am gonna judge that. Yeah, that's kind of weird, bro. Like
All right.
the way I see it, right, is that rather than pretend to be some fucking fake character, right? You should just be the best version of yourself, right? Like I don't role play as fucking any Spartans or any fictional characters in anything that anyone else created, right? I'm just me. I'm Tomatis. Like I created Tomatis. The Tomatis fucking character is me. People who know me by Eric. Like fucking half the people in the community call me Eric because they know that my name is Eric. I'm just the best version of myself. I don't have to pretend to be anybody else to have fun or to be happy or you know what I mean. So like
Okay,
I
that's
just
not where I was going with that.
okay. Where were you going with it then?
You were asking me if like my rank had anything to do with IRL, and I was like, I mean, I guess I would rather be an officer in real life. And then
Oh,
you
okay.
took it in that you took it really deep in that direction. You took that answer in a very deep way. It was kind of strange.
Well, I mean, do you want me to fucking not give your opinions and what you tell me any thought and just fucking think of it on the surface
I
level? Like,
mean, you're
you want me
no,
to
you're
not
right.
think
That's
about it?
fair. That's
Like,
fair. That's fair. But like I mean, the point of all of this, like the branches and stuff like that, it's not really for the role play at the end of the day. It's like to separate people based on like skill and stuff like that. Like,
okay,
does
but
that
like,
make sense?
why does it matter though? Like, why does it matter? Like, what do you
Organization.
get?
It's
Yeah, but what do you
it's
get from
nice. It
it?
helps organize things. And then like the
Well, yeah, no, but,
promotion stuff is like, hey, you've been doing good in the last couple events. You've been shitting on kids. There you go. You're E4 now. That just means you're better than you were when you were E3. It like no one fucking sits in here as an E8 and is like, maggot. No, that just if they're an E8, that just means they've been playing very well in events for a while. It's just seniority based on skill, no nothing else. The rank doesn't
okay,
mean
yeah, but
anything else
like,
besides
but
that.
so I mean, your group is oriented around uh. We're telling me so your group is oriented around skill and your ability to play the game better than other people,
I
right?
mean, all but one of the branches. I mean, those kids can do whatever the fuck they want. They
Okay,
can just play the
so
game
why
casually.
not? Right, so it's just a video game, right? So why not just play it to
Yeah,
have fun? Who gives a fuck if someone
yeah,
can
we
press
do.
buttons better than someone else?
We do. We do
But like,
all
why
the
does it?
above.
No, but like,
Everyone
why
is
does it
welcome here.
matter?
Because
Well, yeah, I know, but like,
our
why does
we
it?
allow everyone in our group, the competitive, the casual. So we're gonna have the people that think it matters, and we're gonna have the people that don't think it matters.
But if the only people
And
that can move up are the people who are quote unquote skilled, right? Then the average Joe or the normal functioning member of society, right? When they hop on and they don't really play the game that much, it's like, oh yeah, they get shit on by people who play 60 hours a fucking week, right? 60, 70, 80
well,
hours a week 'cause that's all they fucking do. They don't move up in the clan, and then all the
that's where the
regular
branch
people.
come. That's where what branch they are comes in. If they're in our casual branch, it doesn't really matter at that point. It's based on activity, not skill. If they're active, then they get promoted. If they
Okay.
choose to get better at the game, if we manage to convince them to start like practicing and putting forth effort to not necessarily become a sweatier player, but like learn the maps and callouts and stuff like that, then that's another way that they can fast track up the ranks. But other than that, like if they join a special forces branch and they're shit, then they're not going to get promoted, right? Just because that makes sense. That's the point of the branch.
Well,
Is
yeah,
to be
yeah.
good.
So when it comes to the clan, right? So your clan is very oriented around your clan's image, right? Like you want to be better at the game than everybody else in the community, is what you're telling me. You want to be like the top dog. Like my guys can fucking kill your guys more than your guys can kill my guys in the game. You know, like that type of shit, right?
I mean, that's
Is what
the
you're saying.
point, right?
Okay, so instead of focusing on that in your clan, right? Why don't you focus on shit like trying to give your members positive encouragement to like go out and get a job, or like if they have
That,
things that roadblocks in their life, let's just say they're struggling with family issues, why don't you like focus your clan around being there for them in those times and making sure that their future isn't oriented on their future in a clan, in a fake clan that's made up on a game. Their future is more oriented on a positive direction in the real world. That way, they're happier in, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years from then because you helped them get to that point in their life. Because that's
so
the difference between your clan and the House of Cards, is like that's what we kind of do in our thing. For us, like yeah, we're good at the game. We've been playing the game consistently for like over 10 years, right? Reach is our fucking game. When everyone left Reach to go play 4 and 5, we stayed on Reach. Like our guys, we play the game like it's second nature. It's fun or whatever, right? But we don't have the desire to prove the our skill or whatever the fuck, or our ability to climb the mountains, or our ability to fucking do that. We don't really give a shit about what other people over the internet think, right? Because they're anonymous. And instead, what the House of Cards focuses on is, like, hey, what are you going through? Like, we can help you with that. Anytime there's any personal issues regarding like shit in life or life advice or philosophy or whatever, we are there to help you grow positively. That way, a year after joining the house, you are a grown, more like mature, more knowledgeable, more well-rounded person and shit. And your real life is significantly better than it was when you first joined, right? So, like, for us, the game doesn't really matter. Like, yeah, we bully people who are delusional and they live in the fucking fake Halo world. Like, for us, that shit's cringe. The whole role-playing, giving each other, like, fake ranks and shit, right? Because a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, no one's going to remember or no one's going to give a shit what games you won or lost. What people are going to remember is how you treated them. And, like, the memories you made along the way and the friendship and the help that you provided them to get to where they are at that point in life. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and to be fair, it doesn't really matter what you do on the game. If you're role playing in a clan, never join a clan, you're just playing multiplayer. If you move on from life, you're not going to like really care or remember about it regardless. It doesn't really matter what you did on it. But in terms of all the stuff where you're like, oh, you help out your members with this and that, yeah, we do the same. But like, what else does that and why we do it? The real life military. So we milsim it. The real life military is all about making sure that after you get out the army, you get to do this, that, and the other in the civilian world.
Yeah. Well, I find it very hard to believe
I do try
that...
to offer that help because it's offered in the real military, so might as well offer it here too. So if people ever need like help with the real life issues, I'll talk to them. If there's someone struggling with work, I'll give them advice and talk to them for a bit.
Okay, well, so there are a few problems with that, right? And I find that very like hard to believe that, or it's kind of hard to believe that you're comparing a Halo roleplay fictional like fake military with fake ranks to the real military.
It's just you're talking shit on the fact that it's a milsim, and I'm telling you what you're doing in terms of
you
like,
say that you help your members,
people,
right?
That happens.
And you bond
that
with
happens
your members.
in the real. That happens.
Do
in
you
real life
call
military.
your members by their real names, or
and
do
you're
you call them by their
do
fucking gamer tags?
When you're saying we simulate a military, but they do it in the military.
Vaughn,
so
answer my questions, man.
You're
answer
talking
my questions,
about
man.
career tracking, and that's a big
serious
thing in the
questions.
Military, and you're saying
do you call your members by their real name? Like, do people call you Jaden, and or do you call other people by their names, or do you call them by their gamer tags and their fake ranks?
No one calls me by my first name. Like, only my mom and my brother call me by my first name. Everyone else in my life calls me Vaughn. So yes,
do you know
calls
what
me by my real name?
Do you know what
Vaughn.
the people? Do you even know what the people in your clan like look like? Like, do you guys like video chat and hang out and have some fun? Like, is the boundary?
Not really, but some of us know who each other looks like. Some of us do.
Okay,
like
so
those who've been around longer.
the fact that you don't really call the people in your group by their real names, like you don't even do that. You just call each other your gamer tags, and you don't even really like know the people in your group fully, makes that very hard to believe that you help them to the extent that you say you're helping them.
I
You know what I
just
mean?
like to help people, dude. It feels good. If someone has an
when
issue
you
and they
when
talk
you
to me,
have
I'll
people
talk to
calling
them.
you like captain or
They don't
whatever
call me
fucking
that.
rank you
They call
are,
me
or they call
Vaughn,
you.
like I told you. I
Okay, well,
already
like let's
told
just
you, they
say a
just call me
Kulu,
Vaughn.
right? When you call someone a Kulu, right? Their fucking fake name. It's that doesn't really radiate the whole like like I know you're my boy type vibe. That radiates like I know this guy
Kulu's
over
not
the
my
internet.
boy. I just know him as one of the best players on Reach. So
Okay,
He's
well
just giving an
whatever.
example, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it's an
giving an
example.
example. I'm just giving an example, right? But like it's really what stumps me about the clan community, right, is that they claim to be good structures and they claim to be good groups that help people or whatever, but ultimately at the end of the day, every clan is, if you boil it down, if you get rid of all the fucking like the specifics and different parts of each clan, right, and you boil it down to their similarities, pretty much every clan in the community puts their reputation right in the community on a pedestal, right? Like for some reason I don't understand, right?
I mean,
Pretty
yeah,
much
it's a
everyone in the
short-term goal.
yeah, pretty much
Something
everyone in the
that's fun to
community
achieve.
cares solely about what online strangers think about them, right? So like they're like, yeah, I want to be the best in the Halo clan community. I want to have the best guys who can press buttons better than everybody else. Because if I do that, then these people on the internet will think that I'm a cool guy, or these people on the internet will think that my clan is a good clan, right? But
That's not
the
my
question,
point. That's not my goal. My goal is just to win. If you
okay,
have
why
good
do you
reputation,
want to
you
win?
climb to the top and you beat everyone, then you just win.
Okay, but like, why would you?
We're
Why
gonna be
would you
going to
even?
wars against other groups here soon, so when we start winning those,
But none of it matters.
all for the win. You're
But
right. None of it matters. What you're doing right now, that none of this matters. It's not gonna matter fucking 10 years from now.
okay,
It's all
well,
just
first
about
of
what's
all,
happening
Okay,
right
what
now,
I'm
and it's
doing
that's where
right
you're
now
wrong.
does matter. What I'm doing
That's
right
where
now
you're
does
wrong.
matter because
oh
I'm
yeah,
recording
because
it.
he's posting it on
It's
YouTube. It's gonna
educational.
make it
It's
matter longer.
educational for people who aren't in this little clique, right? It's educational first off, right?
It's
Secondly,
educational. All right.
it's gonna be
So
immortalized forever. It's gonna be immortalized forever, right? This conversation that we're having right now is gonna be immortalized forever, right?
yeah,
Like you can go back
immortalized.
on it 10 years from now, right? And like look at it and listen to it,
I
right?
probably won't.
Well, I'm just saying you can. I'm not saying you will. I'm saying you can go back and listen to it 10 years from now, right?
Yes.
So
It's
what I'm doing right
unlikely that I
now,
watch it when it's first posted.
it's to it's to
Bro.
what I'm doing right now is to kind of like open the window from the outside world into the clan community to try to understand and kind of get a grasp of uh Halo clans and the world that you guys live in. You know what I mean?
I mean, you
So,
seem to run one as House of Cards, not a clan.
I mean, clan is a very
Your
derogatory
your buddy
term.
your buddy runs a roleplay clan. They roleplay as the Brotherhood of Steel. So I mean, like, you can talk to him
Okay.
about it. You
Well,
ask him.
Hoodie's
Hoodie?
principles, right, are a lot different from everyone else's, right? Because Hoodie doesn't really give a fuck about the game. He kind of just hops on and plays and
Yeah,
joins games and does whatever the
solo
fuck.
queue
He
raids
doesn't.
and shit talks
He
the
he
coolest
gets
people
hated.
ever.
He gets hated on by everyone because where he differentiates with you guys is that first of all he doesn't give a fuck what anybody thinks about him, right? Like if all the clans in the community hate him, he doesn't care because he knows it's just a game, right?
Alright, there's a
Secondly,
difference between
he
no
gets
one not
content,
giving a
right?
fuck about what anyone thinks about you, and then using that as just a basis to give yourself an excuse to just be an absolute fucking retard to everyone for no reason and to be
Okay,
an
well
annoyance, which is what
Hoodie
he
thinks
does.
Hoodie thinks that you
He
guys are
just
childish.
harasses people.
Hoodie
And
thinks
then
that you
when
guys are
people
childish and
fucking
he
call
likes
him
to
out
make
for
you
being a
guys
piece of
upset.
shit, he's like, I don't care what you think. So if you want to bring morality in real life into all this, if Hoodie doesn't give a fuck what anyone thinks about him, then like that's cool. But does that give him an excuse to act like a piece of shit to everyone?
I mean, I would say Hoodie can do whatever
does
the
he
fuck
act
he wants.
like that in real life? Because I mean, you seem to think that the game and stuff has like a huge
I am sure
on
that if
people's
Hoodie
real
met
life,
somebody,
and if Hoodie
if
acts like
Hoodie
a
was
piece
to
of
walk
shit in
into a
real life,
room, right? Can I answer your question? If Hoodie was to walk into a room and he was to see a 200, 300 pound fat ass, fucking greasy fucking shirt with a fucking empty Cheeto bag next to him and a fucking the Mountain Dew can, who is sitting on a fucking PC playing fucking Halo for 12 hours, I'm sure if Hoodie was to walk into a room and see that, he would act just the same as he acts to you guys in the Halo Clan community, right? In real life, I'm sure he would do the very same thing. So
I'm a 300-pound greasy shirt man. I mean, I would have been kicked out of the military by now.
That's the stereotype. That's the stereotype for Halo Clan role players.
I mean,
I'm not saying that's you.
Our best player, Furain, is like, he's insane, but he also goes to the gym 3 times a day. Dude's fucking ripped, or not 3 times a day. Goes to the
3
gym
times
for
a day
like
is
2
fucking
to 3
crazy.
hours a day. I meant to say hours, bro. He goes to the gym 2 to 3 hours a day. Dude's pretty fucking ripped, and a lot of
there's always exceptions to the rule,
like that. A lot of
you
the kids are
deny
like that,
you can't deny the fact that the vast majority of the clan community are fat retards.
I can attest that's not entirely true.
The vast majority of the Halo. You're saying the vast majority of the Halo Clan community isn't fat retards?
I'd say it's more likely half and half than it is majority. It's more likely that the amount of people who are actually built are more common, because I mean, there's also a lot of military people in this community on top of the people that just work out a lot. And you already know the military people aren't allowed to be fat. So, you add all of that together, the average is going to be about half and half. If not, there's going to be a lot more like healthy people than there are.
I'd say for every one person in the military in the clan community, there's probably like 5 fat losers who just do nothing but play Halo and just stay home and live off their like parents and don't have any bills.
Are you assuming they're fat, or have you seen them?
Well, based off of the I don't know, maybe like 50 to 60 pictures of people's faces and shit that I've seen from the people in the community of everything that I've accumulated, right?
So there's fucking Puerto Rican, there's little girl porn, little girl stretching, Nazi flag patch sale, Nazi patch for sale, Antifa porn, little girls in swimwear, little girls rape porn, Ava Braun, Hitler birthday, girl school shooter porn, ghetto Hispanic porn, nudism, little girls, 6-year-old girl pussy, little girl pussy medical pic, HIV positive porn, rape porn choking, Asian nudist little girl, Mexican and white porn, school shooter porn, little girls kissing, going on to page 5, I smell N-word, midget porn, tomboy porn, little girls' chest, little girls masturbating, high school porn.
I would say the vast majority of them are fat asses.
Accumulated. So you saved them all.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
No, it's not. We have the docs. We actually have the docs of a lot of people, right? But
that is
weird. We don't
have
post it.
You just have a file of like a bunch of pictures of people you haven't met in real life, bro. It's kind of weird.
No, it's not. How is that weird? These are the people that talk shit. These are the people. So look, these are the people, right? These are the people that talk shit and act tough.
That's literally the same shit as if I just looked up random faces on Google and then just saved them, because these people are random ass people on the internet. No,
that's not the same thing.
These are random ass people on the internet, bro.
So these people, right? These people have been incredibly hateful, toxic, right? They talk shit, right? Many of which have roasted my appearance, right? They'll say some shit like, oh yeah, Tomadus is skinny, oh yeah, his mustache is weird, or whatever, right? But all the while hiding their face because they know that they're fucking clapped, right? They have no idea that I know what they look like. Their words are completely invalid when it comes to roasting appearance. Like, as soon as you bring appearance into it, or as soon as you say some shit like, oh yeah, I fucking hate House of Cards, or House of Cards is fucking, I don't even know. Just fucking generic insult. Like, Tomadus is ugly, House of Cards is toxic, House of Cards is full of shit, whatever, but whatnot, right? If anyone has criticisms on me,
on the game,
if anyone has criticisms on me, I collect information on those people, right? Because I want to know where those criticisms are coming from, right? And if I obtain any information on that person where the criticisms are completely invalid, then I will tell them that the criticisms are invalid.
So if you don't
9 times out of 10, it's just
care
someone being
about
hateful.
what people think about you, then why do you put so much effort into like gathering their information and doxing?
Because
and
usually
stuff,
when it comes to beef, right, and conflicts, right, things tend to escalate, right? Things at multiple times, things have escalated to the point of death threats, right? On multiple occasions, things have escalated to the point of death threats. People saying they're going to come to my house and blow my head off with a shotgun. People, whenever my cat died, people saying, "Oh yeah, you know, like fucking, fuck your dead cat's corpse. Why'd you kill your cat? Your cat deserved to die. Whatever, you know." Like people being incredibly toxic.
Why'd
people
you
saying,
kill your cat? You killed your cat?
I didn't kill my cat.
Bro,
Oh.
Okay. I didn't. They were saying that.
Fucking retard.
That's not.
You said, why did
No.
you kill your cat?
It's an
I don't know
understandable
who you
misunderstanding,
are.
Chris.
An example for what
It's an
other
example
people said
for what.
that
Yeah,
you
it's an
did.
example for what other people were saying, right? So
That's very weird and specific example, but carry on.
people were making
That's
Bro,
what they
that's
said,
what
right?
people have said.
People were making accounts for my cat.
What?
They were making. If you search Tomatus cat, people made accounts for my cat, and they were messaging me like talking about my cat's corpse and shit, right? So like things tend to escalate beyond the game. You know, when things get heated, right, when it comes to the house and shit, things get escalated. As soon as the boundary between the game and real life is crossed, as soon as they start saying things like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking call up to your job where you work and I'm gonna get you fired. I'm gonna find where you live and shit." That's whenever I use the information that I have, you know, at my disposal, right? The problem that we have with those people and the problem that we have with the community is that it's full of degenerate losers.
It's my real name with.
I'm not
just a
even
rank
talking
in front
about
of
you
it,
anymore.
bro.
I'm talking about the community, right?
Okay.
Like the problem that we have is the degeneracy, right? In your Discord servers, right? Don't act like in your Discord servers you guys don't fucking make jokes about fucking children or, you know, fucking send nudes back and forth.
We don't do that. That's
the vast
weird,
majority. Even if your group doesn't do that, right? The vast majority of the community does. And I have a lot of fucking evidence and a lot of fucking proof that gets sent to me by a lot of people that watch my videos showing me all the shit that they see.
I'm glad I've never met one of those groups before in my life.
You talk to them all the time. What do you think of
I'd
Fotis?
say it's at least half.
What do you think of Fotis, Vaughn?
Fotis,
you know Fotis?
I do not. Never fucking heard of that.
Never heard of Fotis?
Nope.
You've never heard of Fotis? You know, the Halo clan that was established in like 1998? The guy who was at the top of the community on H5, I wasn't on 5 by the way, but he was basically at the top of the community then, right? And then his son died, and your entire community, which Valor was included in that by the way, but your entire community went after him after his son died to try to get him off of his level that he was in the community, and they were making rumors saying they molested his son, and his son killed himself because of it, when in reality his son actually died from leukemia. They were sending pictures of gored out children to Fotis. His name's Ezra, by the way. Fuck it, I actually know him. Me and him are on a first name basis, right? Because we're actually friends, right? We're not like fake friends like you have, right?
Sounds like the internet in general, not just
that
the
is,
Halo clan
okay.
community.
That was the doing of the Halo
clan community. You can find that
community.
degeneracy anywhere
You were
on the
sending
internet.
your community was sending pictures of gored out children to Fotis, saying, "This is your son. This is your son. This is your son." Yeah. So yes, the majority of the community was doing that. The vast majority of the community was doing that, right? And Fotis still hasn't escaped that connotation that your community has put on him, right?
Well,
it's affected his personal life.
I wasn't a part of that, so.
It's affected his
That's
personal
cool.
life to the point where his family was being constantly harassed as well by people on the internet in the clan community who were like, you know, hiding behind. Since they were all hiding behind their anonymity, a lot of them haven't been brought to justice, right? It was only recently that I pulled Kurt's docs. You know, fucking Laglink. Have you heard of Laglink? Highcom Kurt. It was only recently that I pulled Kurt's docs and I fucking posted it on our website and actually sent all of Kurt's personal information to Fotis so he could actually pursue Kurt legally. And right now the FBI is currently investigating Kurt, and it's only a matter of time before they fucking show up to his door and fucking put him in handcuffs.
I heard about Highcom Kurt. Yeah, one of our S2s is telling me about him, how he's a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that's
well,
cool. So the people dealing with him, that was you?
Yeah, well, your whole community
Should probably
is
be happy about that.
Okay, well, we may have a common dislike for someone, but what I'm saying though is that Kurt also belonged to your community, right?
Yeah,
When you claim,
every group, every fucking community. This is the internet, bro. Every community has its people that are cool and its people that are disgusting. You can't escape it. You go
so
anywhere,
what's your
to
problem
exist.
with us then? What's your problem with the House?
I never
right?
said I stand against the fucking House of Cards. What?
Yeah,
When
yeah,
did
but
I say that?
you said everyone in your little fucking server doesn't like us, right? Oh yeah, we fucking forgot they existed. You know, they're fucking relevant. And based off of the comments,
I never
and
said they don't.
based off of the comments I've
I said
received,
they.
it's
I said they
very
completely
clear.
forgot about you. That's it. I
Okay,
said they
fucking,
like a lot of these people have never heard of you.
You
They
guys,
don't. They don't know you guys
everyone has heard
exist.
of that. Pretty much everyone has heard of the fucking House of Cards. Okay. Anytime I join a fucking game or a party with playing people, and I say you're at the House of Cards, you're like, yeah. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Well, you know, I'm the leader. And they're like, oh, fucking, it's happened multiple times. So, but what I'm trying to tell you, what I'm trying to like paint, trying to like help paint a picture for you is, I don't know why we're not friends. I don't know why we're not on good terms and we're fucking allies if we both stand for the same fucking principles. The only thing that differentiates you and us is the fucking
fact
how
that
we
I
see
like
the game.
to play the game competitively.
Yeah, it's how we see the game. We think that's cringe. You don't think that's cringe. You know, we think that.
I think people should be able to enjoy the game however they want. It does not matter to me in any way, but I do believe that trying to pretend to be a police force on the internet is a little cringe.
Yeah, the way
there's
we
already
see it,
people you can go to for that. There's
the way
fucking
we see it,
cybersecurities and the fucking
the way
like,
we see it is your ability to press buttons on a controller, you holding that to a high standard is cringe, right? That's the way we fucking. That's the way we.
It's a short-term thing and it's for fun.
Yeah, and that's completely fine, right? But that doesn't warrant treating other people like shit because you know you don't like the fact that they won't press buttons with you or like
but I told you that was a misunderstanding.
Or talking down on other people.
I was going off of what fucking Hoodie made me believe House of Cards was.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, we hold how people feel and like what we believe to be right over the game, and you hold the game.
I also have another
over
question.
how people feel.
So I have another question.
I might have
going
an
back to,
answer,
like,
depending on what it is.
the whole like being good at the game stuff being cringe. Does that mean you think like all pro teams and shit are cringe, like FaZe?
No, if you're making money, bro, if it's a living.
The thing is though, if you've been paying attention to the news and shit on that, they are not making money. Lots of them are going bankrupt right now. They are all falling apart.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, that is kind of sad. I didn't even hear about that, and that's kind of fucked up. But I do know a lot of people
Critical
that
made a video on it.
Something I can ask of you, Vaughn, if you find anybody in the community that is making death threats or, you know, crossing certain lines or whatever, or you believe deserves to, you know, like first to go after to that point, just let me know.
Yeah,
so
we both had two different impressions, and it ended up this way, just kind of like how I expected it to go. I kind of expected that like we weren't going to be hating each other by the end of it.
I did not expect. I thought that you were gonna hate me more by the end of this. I legitimately thought you were like, after seeing your profile picture and your gamer tag and the shit you were saying, I 100% thought guy's gone from reality. He thinks he's a fucking Halo soldier. This is gonna be fun. Honestly, it would have been funnier and it would have made better content if you were like talking shit, right? But
well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not a piece of shit.
Yeah. I thought you were. I 100% thought you were. So, but I mean, I was wrong. So,
I will. Y'all have a great day. I'm gonna go play Halo and then run some errands.
Bye, bro.
It
was good talking to you.
See ya.